Welcome back, Grizzlies, to InFocus. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Tatum, and this morning we have a behind-the-scenes look at our dance classes through the eyes of our multi-talented teacher, Miss Flanagan.
And we're sitting down with the captain of our undefeated boys soccer team, talking about what keeps the team motivated before games.
And don't miss when we have our student face-off with one of their teachers that's on InFocus with GNN, our September series. But first, we start with sports.
This month on campus, our boys team has been dominating their division. They are currently number 1 in the league. Our tennis team is currently 3-1, and this year with our girls cross country team, they have won all their meets since starting the season. Girls volleyball has been knocking it out of the court against Durango and Clark. Our Grizzly football team is kicking a field goal this season, being 3rd in the league, and their sights are set on our homecoming game this weekend against Valley High School. Kiara and I went on the field this week to talk to Joel, captain of our boys soccer team, about why this season's different from the last, and an all-around look at our girls soccer team with their starting midfielder, Grizzly. Hey Grizzlies, it's McKenna, and today I'm here with the captain of the undefeated boys soccer team, Joel Willard.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. As a senior, how does it feel to be undefeated in your final season?
It feels amazing. Previous years we haven't won as much as we have this year, so it feels great for my final year here playing, and I wanted to end off with a bang and have a undefeated year.
Yeah. And last year you weren't able to play for the entire season. What is something that you did to bounce back and take on such a big role as captain?
That year I really just focused on myself and made sure I was there for the boys during summer practices and made sure they worked hard leading to this upcoming season.
Yeah, I completely understand that. And lastly, what is something that you make sure to do with your team to keep motivated before every game?
Before every away game, we like to blast music on the speaker on the bus to make sure we get in our right headspace. For home games, we always like to go out to eat with the whole team before games so that we just have something in our stomachs to help us get through that game.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here today.
Of course, thank you for having me.
And now to toss it to our girls soccer team.
Hey Grizzlies! I'm Kiara.
And I'm McKenna.
And today we're going behind the scenes with our girls soccer team to see what a normal practice is like for the Lady Grizzlies.
We recently mic'd up our junior midfielder, Grizzly Reyes, to get her perspective on what a normal practice looks like.
A normal practice for our girls soccer team starts with stretches and the team catching up about their day.
How was school today, Kenna?
It was great, Lacey. How was your day?
My day was okay. I just don't really like English like that.
It's okay. I don't either.
Okay, period, Queen. High five.
Then, the girls line up for drills and Coach Addington will walk them through what is expected during practice.
Alright, second person, and then the first person to stay.
Oh, it's on the ball.
So you're
Ready?
passing first,
I forgot the ball.
and then you're gonna pass it back. And then
Oh, I get it now.
with me.
Until we get to the last one, right?
Yes.
After running those drills, the girls will often scrimmage.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hurry, hurry.
Yeah. Yeah, can't help her out. Can't help her out.
And the Lady Grizzlies never end without coming together one last time as a team.
Grizz on me! Grizz on 3! 1, 2, 3! Grizz! 1, 2, 3!
This has been the best season for soccer Spring Valley has seen in a long time. Now back to you at the desk, Tatum.
Thanks, Kenna. Last year on campus, we had our own rock band concert in the quad featuring the band Jaws. Jasik and Gianna get an inside look of the ins and outs of being in a rock band.
Hello Grizzlies, I'm Jasik. Welcome back to Student Spotlight on InFocus with GNN. Today we're covering 2 students making waves in their band, the Jaws. Let's see what Angel and Ramses have to say about being in a band.
It made me want to push myself more. I want to inspire others more. To reach a higher level than I could ever reach.
This is Ramses, the drummer for the Jaws. While he does play drums for the Jaws, he also plays in the school's jazz band, and he's a member of the CP program. We also discussed his interest in music and his inspiration.
Always pushing myself to become better, to help the people around me. As always, I've been always able to push past those limits.
We also discussed how being in a band goes beyond just music, and has also helped him in his day-to-day life as well, being a student at Spring Valley High School.
I definitely say yes, and more specifically being more balanced, because it's hard to manage all these art programs I'm in, but like I'm able to like balance them all out and like almost like connect to each other.
Also spent some time with Angel, the lead singer of the Jazz, who's also a part of Spring Valley's choir. We talked about how being in the band has also impacted her personal growth.
Okay. Being around the Jaws, like, they help me to understand music more on a deeper level, and just being around them makes me feel like I have a purpose, and yeah.
The Jaws make Spring Valley proud, and we wish them the best of luck in the future.
I don't know, Tatum, but something about all this music is making me want to dance. Let's take a look at what's going on in the dance room, but through the perspective of everyone's favorite dance teacher, Miss Flanagan.
Hey guys, I'm excited to take you along for a day in the life of a teacher with me, Miss Flanagan. Let's go. Headed to the locker room, nice and early. Hey guys, how's it going? Doing my day in the life video. Yay!
Hey guys, I have some extra goodies. Do you guys want some?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yay!
Alright.
Okay, check out the swag. Yeah, thanks, Miss Addington. Thank you. I love being a teacher. Okay, so I have prep in the morning, which is actually really nice because I have a lot to get done. So I'm going to go down to graphics and get some paper so that I can print out all of the field trip forms for my kids for 8th period. And I also need to choreograph and I need to get grades in. Okay guys, we obtained the paper. Thanks, Miss Reese. Yay! Now let's go make some copies. And you know we gotta set a vibe. We can't do anything without our vibe. And I just remembered I have to grab a costume for one of my students, so into the costume closet we go. Ooh, look at all that goodness. Okay, well, we got our field trip paperwork done. Yay, didn't get to grade, so that'll have to wait between some other classes, maybe lunch, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so my Dance 2 class is working on self-choreography, so we're just gonna go around and check their work, see how they're doing. They're doing a great job. Okay, so now it is 10 o'clock, so that means it is Celsius time. Always need energy. Okay, it's finally lunchtime, and because I didn't get to put my grades in earlier, I'm gonna do grades while I eat lunch. Okay, last period is over, and my kids just don't want to leave. It's because dance is so fun. And a hard day's work is done. The day is over, you guys, we made it! Woo! Freedom!
This month, the government has gotten a lot more involved with television than ever. Angel and Hosanna get to talking with some of our students about how they feel about what's going on in their community.
We asked students about the political division in Americans right now and what causes it. Here's what John had to say.
Even though we see in the media that a lot of times there are a lot of extreme viewpoints, that in reality, a lot of times people often have around the same viewpoints. There may be a few exceptions of people who do really have extreme viewpoints, but from my experience, most people usually have really moderate opinions.
The Trump administration has signaled that National Guard troops will be at large blue cities next, after DC and others had them present. We asked students if they agree with this use of our troops.
I feel like at the sake of mass deportations or even being at protests is kind of like not helping with that First Amendment, like the freedom of assembly. I feel like that's not helpful towards that. And I also feel like it's a waste of resources. I feel as if like they could be out doing something like, you know, more beneficial for us.
Talk show host Jimmy Kimmel had his show canceled for this comment on the president.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They just started construction of the new ballroom to the White House.
This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish.
We asked students if they believe this is an infringement on freedom of speech.
I definitely think it does, especially because the fact that we live in a country that's supposed to have like freedom of speech, freedom of what you wear, freedom of everything. So for him to share a little bit of his opinion and joke around, and for it to get canceled was, I don't know, I just feel like that's not something that it's like, it goes against the moral of our country.
Recently, the Ballon d'Or was given to Ousmane Dembele, but did he deserve it?
He clearly deserved the Ballon d'Or, because you really think about it, right? He won the Champions League, his league, he won the French trophies, all the French trophies, and he made it to the Club World Cup final, which Barcelona players did not even qualify to attend.
Alright, so first of all, I'm gonna have to stop you there. So about the Champions League, first of all, the Ballon d'Or is about individual performance. Rafinha had the most GA. He had the most goals and most assists out of every single player in every single league. So therefore, he deserved it, and he was also more of a clutch player rather than Dembele.
Have you ever wanted to tell your favorite teacher that they're wrong? Well, now you can on our very own game show, Are You Smarter Than Your Teacher? Miss Duvall and Saran go head-to-head this month in our own studio.
Welcome everyone to Are You Smarter Than Your Teacher? The game show where students take on their own teachers and see who's got the brain power. I'm your host, Emma, and today we've got Miss Duvall and Saran. Teacher, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, student, are you ready to prove yourself?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Here's how it works. I'll ask a series of questions and you buzz in whenever you know the answer. Okay? 1 point for each correct response. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right. What is 12 times 8?
96.
That is correct. That is 1 point for students. Who was the first U.S. president?
George Washington.
That is correct.
Don't go.
Now,
at the same time.
Okay, the score right now is 1-1. You guys are tied up. What planet is known as the red planet?
Mars.
Yep, you are correct. That is 2 for the teacher, 1 for the student. In the movie Frozen, what is the name of the snowman?
Olaf.
Ooh, you got it first.
Olaf.
Let's go to teacher. All right. Spell the word knowledge.
Knowledge.
G-E. I'm gonna give that point to you. Now this is our final question. What has to be broken before you can use it?
A few moments later.
I'm gonna say, like, the seal of anything.
That is incorrect.
One eternity later.
It goes back to the teachers. What do you think it is?
An egg.
It is an egg. That is a win for the teachers. Looks like a victory for Miss Duvall. Congratulations. And remember, whether you're a student or a teacher, we're always learning. Thanks for playing Are You Smarter Than Your Teacher? See you next time.
We are closing out today our Spring Valley Wrap, showcasing what's been going on around us.
Let me know the hardest place to be. It's right where you are. In the space between the finish and the start. It's the arrow in your heart. The arrow in your heart. Now I'm restless, running from the present. I know my mind's been cheating, thinking.
Thanks for joining us today. This was Ethan.
And Kenna.
And Tatum.
And we are keeping Spring Valley in focus.